Hi, and yes, it's 8 o'clock, and it's live with Judy K. Today is March the 8th, 2026. So make sure if you're watching it that you listen to the date to know if this is live or it's a recording, because we'll be going on for about 20 minutes. And, and this is the one that we're doing right now on today, March the 8th, 26th. So if you'd like to see the older ones, they're on YouTube or YouTube channel. Andrew will be putting that in the bottom in a minute. You can watch it there. Or you can go back on Facebook if you like. All right. Well, thank you for being there. So if you can, please. Oh, let me get the privates. Oh, we got the chats on there. Okay. So I said all the things. So please say hi or something so I know that you're in here and I can get started on where we have to go. So anyway, and it's hi from Khufu and Khafra, who are behind me. They're pharaohs of Egypt, and they're really in the news lately because they've been coming up with a lot of things that were Khafras, and they're bringing them out. Hey, Deb, how are you? The other thing is that new Egyptian museum you've all heard a bunch about, and I have been into Egypt. I was there. I was there in the 1980s. It's been a while. I always wanted to go back, but who has the time? You know how that goes. And there's Andrew. And what happened is I realized last night, because the pyramids were in the desert and there wasn't much around it. There was a beautiful hotel across the street a ways. In fact, that was in one of the earlier James Bond movies. So he was at the poolside and everything like that, which is beautiful. And I actually had lunch there. It was very nice. But they actually put the new museum there instead of middle of Cairo where the old museum is. So now it makes me want to go there even more to see it. Oh, look how many people have come in. Hi, Stephanie. Let's see. Hey, Joanne. Joanne's name's going to be mentioned later on tonight. Melissa, hi there, girl. And G. McElroy. And if I missed your name, hi. John's down the hall and he's doing his thing. Now remember, happy Women's Day. Thank you. Happy Women's Day to everyone. That's new to me. Somebody sent me a text earlier today saying that, and sometimes you just get out of the loop of what's going on, but it's very nice. I think we should be celebrated every day. But anyway, if you want to win, if anybody's new on here, hey Jody, what happens if you want to win the 3 card tarot pool? You can't have been a winner for 3 weeks prior to asking again. Just you have to ask for it, or you don't automatically get your name in it, because some people come on here and they don't want the tarot pool. They say let somebody else get it. They have nothing going on, so that's fine too. So make sure you ask for it, and you'll be writing them down, and he'll put them in his little thingy there, and he'll pick with spirit's help which one of the three people get the card pull. You have to be on here for that, so don't go walking away and we lose you. Hello. Let's see. Okay, hi Cynthia. Hey Reb. Anyway, so we got that. So we got the tarot pool and upcoming expos, and this is coming quicker and quicker and quicker. John and I will be in Edison at the New Jersey Convention Exposition Center, and that is Friday, March the 27th. We're there from 5 to 9, and Saturday from 10 to 7. That's March the 28th. Sunday, March the 29th from 10 to 5. So if I did send out an email, if you did not get the email, I am now taking pre-bookings. Okay, so you can do that. You can either call me at 856-725-3588 or judyk.net. Andrew, can you put the website stuff down the bottom, so just in case I forget to tell everybody? Thank you. All right. Hey, Annette, how are you, honey? All right. So, and then I'm also going to be at the Allentown Fairgrounds, like I've been for years and years and years, and that is Saturday, May 16th, Sunday, May 17th. I'm not taking pre-bookings for that one yet, but I am taking pre-books for the Edison show. I tell you, I'm going to blink one morning and I'm going to be in there in the building ready. If you'd like to make a private reading with me, say you can't go to the expos, you can always get one. I do FaceTime, I do Zoom, I do phone, and you can come into my Cherry Hill office. Everything's by appointment only. You can contact me there. We have half hour readings, healings, and past life regressions. All right. And also, we also have gift certificates that can be mailed to you. You don't have to come in and pick it up. And you could have either one. You want to pick it up, you can. If you want it mailed to you, email to you, that's fine. All right. So let's move on. Let's see, this week's prayer list. Jen Sanchez has been going through a lot of health issues, and this has been going on for a while. Remember, I said she is having surgery in mid-March. Nina Champion's going through many issues besides her heart condition. Please pray for her also. Marianne Corby, Carmen Tumaine, Sandy Coster, Tara Chappie, Dee Gusha, they're all having health problems, all right? So if you can, just remember, keep them in your prayers a little bit every day. Hi, Kay. Hi, Melissa. Hey, David. Hand pink waving. Oh, okay. That's what we're doing. All right. Now, for this week's subject, now remember, I can't sometimes read the comments when I'm speaking on something. So I do like to see the comments. So please comment. Comment on YouTube too. We're trying to make it bigger, as I said. So even if you want to watch it on Facebook, it's fine. This is great. This is where it all started. But if you can, when you have a few minutes, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel. That would really be a big help, and I definitely appreciate it. And also, any comments or questions you have, as long as they're not personal, put them in there. All right. Now, this week's subject actually came. I got to clear that. This actually came from. Wait a minute. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Okay. Okay, I got you. I'm on the right page. Tonight's subject came from Joanne Tozy. Thank you, Joanne. I had another. This is what I was doing. Remember, I told you something big's coming up on Facebook. Well, what I always wanted to do, and I've had a few people pushing me on this, and they're rightly to do that. I'm doing the Facebook Lives and things like that. But I was going to remember, was it a couple of weeks? No, it was last week. I did You Feel the Pool? And the pool was why you are interested in certain time periods or clothing or areas. Remember I said that? So tonight I was going to do part 2 until Joanne messaged me. And I thought, you know what? That subject's so long, I could probably talk on it for an hour. Now, that won't be live. That whole thing will be only on YouTube. That's the only place you're going to see it, is only on YouTube. So if you subscribe, you'll know when it's out. All right. So I'm excited about doing that. So Joanne, you have no idea how you helped me. Yeah, YouTube is on a delay. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. I know after this is over, every time a live's over, it takes about half hour to an hour for it to get uploaded on YouTube, even though it is supposed to be live now. But we'll figure that out. Oh, Joanne, yes, the tarot card training. Yeah, it's coming. I've got too many irons in the fire. In fact, that is kind of pretty much done, tell you the truth. Andrew, put that on our list for you to crack the whip and get me to finish that. All right. Because first we just do the majors. We do just the major cards first. And that would give me time after that's done to go finish the minors. I was trying to get all the cards done, but it's so many. Hi, Amanda. Thanks for joining in. Thanks, Christine. That's so nice of you to say that. I got so many nice people on here. I really do. Okay, so tonight's subject came from Joanne Tozy, and she asked this. She said, "How do your spirit's guide talk to you?" Now, she wasn't talking to me. She was talking to me about people in general. How do spirit guides talk to you? And that it was funny. That came up in a reading a few days ago, and in the conversation and everything. But I didn't write it down to do that. And then she asked, can you hear them and can you feel them? Well, I think I added the last question, but I knew the whole gist of it. Now, let me go at this step by step. How do your spirit guides talk to you? Well, some people, this is a fine line. I'm gonna go from the okay. A lot of times when a psychic medium and a very knowledgeable person on this is talking to, people that are normal, and that's good if you're normal. But the whole thing is we don't break it down. And tonight I'm going to break it down for you a little bit. Now, sometimes it might be a little bit difficult to understand, but no, it's correct. I'm just going to talk right this minute about spirit guides and who your spirit guides are. As I always said, spirit guides come from the angelic realm. Angelic realm is where the angels are. Who created the angels? Spirit. Some people say spirit is God. Some people like to use the word spirit. But then again, you have the Holy Spirit too. So you can take almost every single religion, okay? And you take we're going to say spirit tonight so everybody's happy. You have spirit, and spirit has made all these angels. I always say there's so many angels. It's like if you took all of our military, you took all of the separate groups of our military, and then you take every single level of the military, all the way down to private, first class, or whatever you can imagine. Now, times that probably by 100 or 1,000. And that's the amount of angels and godly like creatures that are around us. Okay? I hope you might want to listen to this thing for twice repeat, but that's what it is. But we like to just say spirit guides. Okay? Spirit guides are a little bit of a separate entity, but they're angelic realm, just like you have a guardian angel. Remember back, what was it, in the 80s, 90s? Everybody was wearing their little guardian angel pins. They were really cute, all right? And we all have guardian angels, but guardian angels are different. Guardian angels are not your spirit guides. All right, but they're part of the angelic realm. So let's get back to the angel realm now. So you have your spirit guides. Everyone is born, everyone's a little different, okay? So some people might start out with 3 spirit guides, some start out with 4, all right? Now, those spirit guides that you come in with, remember if you got a reading from me, I always ask for your birth date, and it's not doing astrology. I want to know what date you took your breath in the lifetime, all right? Then you have those spirit guides came in with you. Those spirit guides are going to be with you your whole life, never leave you, and they might get quiet on you. They might, and that's okay if they get quiet. Nothing wrong with that. And they'll stay with you until you walk out into the other side. All right? Always. Now, what happens to them then? Then they get assigned somebody else. All right? But everything's fine because you're in good hands when you get to the other side. So that is spirit guide. Now, during your lifetime, you can have other spirit guides come in that have been already appointed for a certain time zone of your life to come in, that you get that job done, whatever you had to do, and then they can leave. They're allowed to leave. But you have the born with spirit guides and the spirit guides that are supposed to enter for different times of your life. Nothing's bad about that. That is all good. And you want, hey, give me as many spirit guides as I can handle. That's good. All right. Now, but you also have, and this is where a lot of times psychic mediums are not talking to you about this. There's other spirits, but they're not with the title spirit guides. When you were given these spirit guides on the other side, they didn't come in a UPS package with spirit guides written on the top. So the other side might have another title, but basically the same as what we're using. But that's what makes sense to us. Remember? Okay. Like somebody's not going to come up to me and speak German because I'm not going to understand it. Okay. Because I don't speak German. So that's what it is. So they're called spirit guides. Fine, dandy. Now I'm going to do this first. Do they talk to you? They're not going to sit down and have a conversation with you. Okay. They're not. They're not going to push you into something, but what they're going to do is just maneuver you that hopefully you'll go that way. All right. They can't make you do anything. Are our spirit guides just with us, or do they follow over others at the same? Oh no, Jean. No, your spirit guides are your spirit guides. That's all they are. Your spirit guides. And a lot of times, and I think this came in alive a long time ago. People say, "Well, are you supposed to know your spirit guides' names?" And I was taught by my mother, my grandmother, and all. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, all the angels. I have a book here somewhere. It's this thick of all the names of all the angels. Okay, and that's good. But my spirit guides, I can't call him Bill and Bob. Why? Because then I'm not going to think of him as my spirit guides like I'm supposed to. I'll think of him as Bill or Bob, right? Think about that. Wouldn't that change it a little bit? Instead of you saying, you can talk to your spirit guides. I'm not going to say they're going to give you a paragraph back, but if you can speak to them and you can ask them things, but if you're asking them things and you found out it's Bill and Bob, it's not the same as you. You have to realize when it comes to spirit guides, you are at the top of that pyramid. Okay? Yeah. Are loved ones that have passed also possibly spirit guides? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Spirit guides are what? Remember from the beginning. Hey, this should be another hour show on YouTube. Spirit guides have never had a life. All right, picture now, think about this. Angelic realm. You're an angel in heaven. How could you be an angel in heaven if you've had a life? We're only human. Remember, never forget, we are only human. Humans make mistakes. We do. There's no way we can get through life without making mistakes. So we're not, I have to say, we're not good enough to be angelic realm. When we get on the other side, can we hang with them? Absolutely. We'll be with them. They help us, but we're not one of them. Okay? And that's fine because we love ourselves and we love each other because we're all human. I just read Danielle's comment. Mine must be napping. They don't take a nap. They will get quiet on you. Okay? So realize spirit guides are, if this was the top of the pyramid, okay. Now we also have, like when you've come to me, a lot of times I'll tell people, I'll be talking to your spirit guides. Now I can hold conversations with your spirit guides, mostly because they're only giving me the information so I can convey it to you. All right. Do my spirit guides talk to me? I don't ask them to. I really don't ask them to. But I have other. This is where it turned into a gray area. Now we also have, and when I put a name on some different types, the names make it easier for regular people like us to understand. So if I'm talking to a client, now I always tell people I have messengers that I've been born with, and they're behind me. Now I have messengers, and then I have ancients behind there. So when I came here, my soul had a lot of extras. I like to call them because it makes sense to us. We can call them extras. All right. But that's because it was planned for me to do this work here. Now, my messengers, they lived lives before. They're not angelic realm, but yes, they are hanging with the angelic realm. So a deceased person in your life, could that be one of a messenger that you might have been born with? Well, no, because your loved ones can watch over you and do the job of, not the job of a spirit guide, but they can do almost the same thing as a deceased loved one on the side. So they can be with you. All right, let's say my deceased parents. They're not angelic realm, okay? They're not messengers. Messengers have been dead for a long time before they come in to help people like us. So what it is they come in too, and they kind of, they can't push you. They can't pull you. They can say, okay, let's see, this guy, go towards this. This is the right road. This is the right road. They can do that. All right. And then there's people that have spirits that come to them, and you can call them spirit guides, but to me, spirit guide is the total one that I just explained. These are other guides that'll come in. These are special souls on the other side that you didn't know at all. Okay. And this could have something to do with what that big YouTube video is going to be about too. All right. Past life things, because they can help you. You have a lot more help than you ever realized. You do. Every single one of you has a lot more help than you ever could realize. You can't just sit there and let them do the work. You've got to do a lot on your own because this is your life. But you can listen to them. Let me get some more of them. So anyway, so how many spirit guides does one person have? I answered that. Do they ever leave you? No, they don't. But they can get quiet. Now, why would they get quiet? They get quiet because right now, it just might be a nice time where there's nothing for them to kind of swerve you about. All right. And then I put down here, I wanted to when you understand there's guides, spirit guides, and different things like that. Um, it gets a little confusing, and there's a lot of people out there that don't understand it, and that's okay too. But always, 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 always be nice to your spirit guides. They're angelic realm. People will get mad at the way things are going. And sometimes when people get mad, they have tendency to yell. I mean, I can yell. I mean, everybody here knows I can curse, but I never once in my whole life ever said one negative thing to my spirit guides. I never did. You can't do that. You have to be very kind, very accepting, and you can ask for their help and you can call them out. I need help in this. I need you to help me. Open the ways for me that they can do. See, notice they can open the ways for you, but they can't push you in because it's your life. Never forget that. Now, I probably said a few things that might have been confusing on here. But if you think about it, you'll see how easy it is to grasp. Your spirit guides love you very much. They're angelic realm. They're not evil angels. These are the good ones. These are the kind ones. These are the giving ones. And all they want to do is give. You know what? Think of, and I shouldn't say this, Mother Teresa. I use her sometimes for examples. Because people will say, do we really go to heaven? And I'll be like, well, Mother Teresa got a good spot right away. But then I say, but after Mother Teresa was up there for a while, what would Mother Teresa want to do? Now, everybody kind of knows the story about Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa said, oh, let me back down. I have more work to do. Right? And that's nice. So when you're talking to your spirit guides, you have to realize it's almost like you talk to Mother Teresa, even though she's not a spirit guide. You have to realize the goodness. Now, Mother Teresa did pull some shady stuff to get money for the poor. I mean, she works some I guess they were people in politics and stuff like that. She got what she wanted. She did. She would work those people. She wasn't doing anything bad, but she was doing it for good purposes, and she wasn't doing it for herself. So you have to realize angels will be like, I'm doing it to Mother Teresa. Don't yell. Don't yell. Don't curse. Don't get mad at them. They're doing the best they can for you, but they're soft and kind and loving. And appreciate that. Okay. So what would you call those departed loved ones? Your deceased loved ones. That's what I call them. They're your deceased loved ones, and they can look over you and do all kinds of stuff. Like, remember when deceased loved ones do something really, really surprising for you? Well, they can do things like that, like help you through stuff. How many of us, and I've done this, some people go in the parking lot and then there's the parking lot full and you say, oh, and you pray to God, oh, please get me a good parking spot. And I mean, sometimes I said to my mother and dad, I said, you can get me a good parking spot before I get there. They can do that kind of stuff. All right. But they're not your guides. Because if you think they're your guides, what you've taken with your angelic realm spirit guides, you just demoted them. And that wouldn't be nice. People that deserve our respect and our love and to be cherished, that's what they do. They're very nice spirit guides. Okay. All right. So let's get ready because this has been kind of long, but I was glad to do it and I hope I helped. And you're also welcome to, ask comments. I'm not going to answer tonight in the comments, but I'll see it and I'll get back to you. Okay. Not personally, but I'll put it on the comments or you can do stuff like that. And thank you so much, Joanne Tozy, for switching my subject matter. It was wonderful. So I don't know. I didn't check my phone. I've gotten into this so much. Let me see who won the card pull this week. Lauren April, you're a winner. Cynthia, I'm going to mess this one up. Depreta, I know I've said your name probably wrong a couple times over the years. And Annette Bates. Okay, so our three winners tonight are Lauren April, Cynthia DePetra, and Annette Bates. Now, what you do, you have to put in the comments. You have to put, you want general, you want finances, you want health, career, anything like that. So, or you can, general, just put me anywhere they want to go. Okay. You're going to get 3 cards, and you do have to put in the comments. If you're not here, we skip you. Okay. Okay, Jean. Thank Joanne Jersey for me. She did good, really good. It was a good subject, and I really think I should talk longer on this. So maybe this would also be another one of the standard regular videos on that, and it's easier. Okay, not easier. It would just get to the point and stay on it, and then I don't have to worry about how much time we spend. I can do whatever. Okay, Cynthia wants general. Okay, Annette, what do you want, sweetheart? Let's say Lauren Michelle. Wait a minute, Lauren Michelle. I have a Lauren April. That might not be you. Lauren, is there a Lauren? I got to get. Let me check with Andrew. It wasn't a Lauren Michelle. He's getting back to me. I can't give. Oh, financial. Annette wants finances. Oh, okay. Lauren Michelle. So was it Lauren April Michelle or Lauren Michelle April? So we got the right person. Okay. Andrew's saying it's the right person. Okay. All righty. Thank you, Andrew. That's the first time we really had a mix up. Oh, I got you. That's what he says. He doesn't do that. Yeah. Okay. Because I can't read the comments as I'm going, so I wouldn't have no clue. But I'm glad you all won. All right. Let me see who Spirit wants to do first. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Lauren, this one's for you. Okay. And this is general. Okay. Lauren, Spirit told me to pick an extra card for you, probably to get their point across. So that's what we have here. This one. Okay, Lauren, they said that you had a bunch of stress, and by that I have the 4 of Swords. So there's been a lot of stress, and it just not when this amount of stress, you're not comfortable. Okay, they said that you know what you're doing. You do know what you're doing because you have the Hermit card, and it's followed by 7 of Pentacles. So what they're saying is, instead of having stress, realize what you know and what you're doing, and try to make an agreement, or try to just make things work. And if it doesn't work, it's not on you. Not on you. It's time to make a change. Okay. So because it's a general, they're not telling me we're doing finances. I don't really have a money card there. Sometimes this is just a little tarot card thing. So it doesn't get into the explicit stuff. But right now, the Spirit's giving you that you're doing a good job. You know what you're doing. And if they don't want to hear it and you want to make things better, walk. All right. So it could be work. It could be sometimes with people that you're working with, and it could be home life. I'm not telling you to leave them, but what it's telling you here is, you know what, this is what I got to say, and I'm saying it, and that's it. All right. Don't drive yourself. Get rid of the stress. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we have Cynthia and Annette. Let's see who Spirit wants. Okay. This is for Cynthia. Okay. Cynthia, the cards are warning you not to argue. Okay. Don't argue. Don't bring bad news. If somebody brings bad news to you, or like an argument, don't get in the middle of it. What it's saying to you right now, relax, be happy, and don't pay attention. That's what it's saying. All right. You'll be fine. I don't see anything bad coming from it, but this might be more than one occurrence. All right. So just that's it. Just be you, be happy. All right. And then we have Annette. After this, we'll be doing the healing. This said, Annette. Things have been getting put together and everything's going fine. This is for finances. The next thing it says, you have somebody giving you an offer, and the offer is coming from a very good spot in their heart because they're a good person. Don't stop them from helping you. Okay? Memories, like the corners of my mind, but the cards repeated it. So, working things out, everything's going fine. You have a man here with an offer. Don't stop them, let them help you. So, if you have someone trying to help you, don't just say thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. I didn't read Annette too long ago, and that's how I knew exactly where the cards were going. And it actually is going to make me like chuckle all night long. All righty. All right. Let's get ready for the healing. I had a really nice. In fact, I don't know if I should read this to you. I'm trying to find it. My desk is a mess. I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute here. It came from one of our viewers that's in here a lot, and she claimed one of the healings. And this happens a lot. But not only did she thank me for it and everything, she wrote me a very nice thing about it. And it started, I forget, I'm not going to read this whole thing. It is long. But anyway, but thank you so much, Barbara. The whole thing is, if you get a message during the healing, don't say, oh, that can't be for me. Take it and have faith. Have faith and let it heal you, okay? Remember, Judy's not healing you. I'm doing the healing, but it's coming. It's a God-given gift, and it's coming to you from Spirit. I'm just the middleman. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, oh, you're welcome, everybody. Happy to do it. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, loosey goosey, because being stiff's not going to help a healing. Just loosey goosey and bring down your breathing. Just relax. Okay. And here we go. There you go. All right. And Spirit's doing general healing through everyone here. That's what's going on right now. Put your palms up. Put your palms up to receive. If you don't want to receive, that's fine. Just put your palms down. Very nice. Very nice. And just heal. Heal all the problems. Heal all the ailments. Heal. 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 Now take in a big breath and let it go out of the mouth and relax. That was nice. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Joanne, for a wonderful subject. I mean, I probably could have talked for hours. Well, I probably should have talked for hours on that one. All right. You all have a wonderful week. The snow seems to be going. Now we just got to get rid of the rain and everything. Oh, Lauren Yates. Great talk about it. Oh, yes, we all need them. You do. And sometimes I don't realize that because, like sometimes, and Lauren's so nice. She's so wonderful. But, you just, you just get so busy with life and we can't do that. We gotta take some time to do all this. All right. Get on that YouTube channel, Judy K Psychic Medium Official. Now this video won't be on there because it has to do a little download. It comes off and then it downloads and it goes this and that way. So anyway, but it'll be on in about an hour. Okay. And then hopefully the new videos will be coming up soon. Oh, you too, Sue Ann. All right. Take care. Bye, everybody. Bye for now.